Yes, sir. Today's the day. Finally gonna clean up all the boards. Been skating hard. Got a couple new ones here that don't roll because, you know, when you get them straight from the store, I guess tighten too much or something. But gonna hook them up, gonna clean everything up, and might even spray paint some of the trucks. We'll see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Might even piece together a new board. We'll see. Change some stuff up. We got everything to clean everything. Clean up some old wheels and trucks and see what we can do. And then skate them later. Probably going to clean my cruiser and my penny board as well. So see you guys in a second. What I'm going to do is take apart everything and just clean the trucks and the hardware. So I'll see you guys in the next step. All right, little update. There's Akira. We have the dirtiest of the boards, the oldest of the boards, these three, taken apart. We got everything all in, it's just soaking. This is only the stuff that's able to actually get wet. The wheels, I don't want them soaking for too long, but should be fine. Then in a little bit of alcohol, we got all our bearings. Cleaning those up, trying not to put them. We had to have lunch. I had to have lunch while I was in the midst of doing this. But those are like that. We'll bring the boards out. Next up is the two newest boards that are not bad. Like, I haven't rode them in bad weather or anything, but we do need to just tidy them up and clean up the bearings. And this one, I kind of crushed those bearings when I put them in. So we're probably going to take those shields off so it runs even smoother, and I'm probably gonna swap the wheels. And I'm thinking of scratching up some of the trucks and painting them. So we'll see. These two, they're just brand new store-bought setup, so I'm gonna try and make them as nice as possible, but they don't really need to be cleaned. So there's the update there. All right, making good progress. Got everything all washed up and all the bearings just drying now. All these are drying on the opposite side. And then got all the wrap taken off, it's brand new. This one, I gotta take off the bolts and take the plastic out. This, I'm actually gonna paint the trucks. Might take these off and paint the trucks. Might not. And I'm just gonna clean all these up and then probably add some new stickers since they're all worn down, and then wax it up. I'm gonna wax all the bottom of the boards, or at least, you know, like under the wheel wells and stuff. So that's the next step. Hey, Kira. Hey, Kiri, that's the next step. Yeah, good girl. All right, so we're out with this. We got these boards. I gotta kind of clean the tops, but what I had to do is I had to cut some of the grip tape that was peeling off of them. These two look all right. It wasn't too bad. This one, I had to get pretty high up on both sides. So what I'm gonna do is, if you guys remember that lightning grip tape that we had, I'm gonna try and see if I have enough to patch it up. And it's blue and yellow, so it should look fine. Yeah. So that's gonna be that. I'm gonna try that right now. And we have our bearings almost dry, so we're gonna have to put the bone speed cream. And then on the other ones, just to see if we can get them to work, I got like some vegetable oil or whatever. That is a good alternative. So if I don't want to use all of the good stuff on some of these old bearings that might be a little rusty, I'm just trying to see if I can get them to work. But they're all coming in clutch. I've sanded a couple of these that I'm gonna try and touch up. Might touch these up half black, so I might tape them off and try and do black on the bottom. We'll see. But yeah, so that's that for now. And we'll wipe these off and I'll get this grip tape on. All right, so I'm gonna try and line this up like this, and then so cut out the extra under it, and then have that like that. And hopefully a little more at the top. All right, so far it's looking good. I got them placed out in the main parts that needed it. I have a little left over. We'll see how to make it all nice. Then we'll finish it off, cut it up. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start painting some trucks. So We're gonna grab probably the red or the green and start on this, on the base of these trucks right here. It's windy, so we got ourselves a nice little coverage. Unfortunately, I don't have a primer, but they should turn out great. All right, so everything's looking nice. Just wanted to say, these bearings that come on the Tony Hawk board are absolutely the worst things ever. I had them soaking in alcohol just to see, maybe. No, man, because like these in alcohol are the World Industries, and those are $35 skateboard compared to a $70 skateboard. These won't even roll. So Tony Hawk, nah, man. I don't know what these bearings are, but trash, complete trash. All right, all over the place right now, but popped in the bearings into the wheels. They're real nice, but I forgot to put the speed oil in, so I'm gonna have to pop those back out. Probably gonna try and color match maybe these on those, on that board. And there's the green. That's how those are turning out. What else is next? We got some tape. The lovely Joe ran and grabbed us some tape. There's Kiri. So these are all scratched up, and I like the blue. Those are scratched up, so I'm gonna try and do that for the other one. That one turned out real nice. Didn't even tape it off, just chose a good angle. I might even just do the same thing on this angle and make sure I don't mess it up. Those red ones are gonna go with those green ones on this World Industries board. That's gonna be nice. And then, yeah, just like a little couple things, like the Tony Hawk board threw some blue, whatever, screws in there. We got some other colors of screws. We got some red and some blue. So we'll probably end up actually just throwing some blue independents on this board. And yeah, I think I'm gonna swap over the big wheels onto this. And then we have to make these purple for the primitive board. So that's what's happening. Update, these are gonna look so nice together. Got them sitting in. These are gonna turn out real nice. They're a little scratched up at the bottom, so I did the nice half and half. Gorgeous. We're just about to piece together the World Industries board, and we're piecing together. We got the big wheels on the 825, making good progress. Hey, Kiri. All right, the World Industries board. We got the red bolts. That's what we're gonna put in those and continue on. But those look real nice. All right, two boards are done. The Speed Demon. Got the Speed Demon board with the Speed Demon bearings. We got the Zoo York trucks on it, and I believe those are Zoo York wheels. It's, yeah, as you can see, it's a 7.5, and it's not too shabby. The grip tape was all messed up, so we fixed some spots in the grip. I don't think it looks that bad. It looks weird, but it's good enough. And then we threw some new hardware in it. Some nice new blue hardware in it. Didn't throw the blue hardware. I just want to be able to skate, so I threw the board back together. Didn't paint nothing on it, but we got the bearings are so smooth. So I crushed the shields of the bearings when I was putting them in these wheels last time. So I took the shields off. They're so smooth. That one's still running. This one only stopped because it touched. But yeah, so like cleaned all the bearings for all my boards. It's so nice. But just threw this one back together just so that I can skate at the park. But it's also nice because I haven't rode those big wheels on the 825 yet, so these are all put back together now. I just have to put these on, but I painted these red because I was gonna put the Zoo York truck, the tops on, but these are for a 7.5, so it's not actually gonna work out, but it will still have some nice red hardware. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll have to get some red accents on the board somehow, maybe some wheels We got some wax we can rub on the bottom of the boards. This was the blue hardware I was probably going to put in that board, but maybe we'll save this for a different setup. We got the World Industries board we still got to put together. It's going to look so nice. These trucks are going to go on these black bases for this board. It's going to be a nice green and purple setup. I don't know what wheels we're going to choose for that yet. The purple trucks are for this board. These are looking nice. They're just going to go on the silver. I didn't want to paint the bases. And yeah, Jojo said these look like watermelons. I should paint little watermelon seeds on these. So maybe I will. Maybe we'll do that in the future. Maybe just for a cool little setup. But we got all the bearings and all the wheels. All the bearings are nice and clean. The wheels are going to run so smooth. I'm so excited. It's been such a journey. 6.5 hours so far, I'm pretty sure. Tony Hawk board. We got some nice bearings now to put in those wheels for that. A couple nice sets all cleaned up. This set, even though we cleaned them, they're rusted. And then there's our hardware that we're picking through, putting back together. So there's the update. Everything's looking too nice. There they are all painted. This one looks so nice all painted up. Oh, it was all scratched, so I cleaned them all up. And then I threw nice independent bushings on there. Too nice. Everything's all clean. Everything's running good. And even the Tony Hawk, like, so much better than they were. So we got some nice, so loose that they just don't even stay in. But looking good so far. Looking great, actually. So we'll get everything else set up. I think it's about to rain, so I gotta hurry. Fucking turned out mint. The green and the red really pops, and then I put the red hardware in. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so that's it. They're all done. Mint. Took me from 10:30 to 6:30, so about 8 hours. I stopped like maybe once for a glass of juice, but I was committed. So we got the trucks painted on this one. All of them. Took everything off, took everything apart, cleaned, washed everything. All the bearings and all the wheels washed in alcohol, and then I put the speed formula in them, so they're all good. The Tony Hawk board, unfortunately the bearings and the wheels were trash, so we just swapped those out. But that's all we really had to do with that. We put in a couple blue pieces of hardware just because it matched, and we had them extra. And we also put in the red hardware on the World Industry boards along with painting it. We kept the bushings, the wheels, and the bearings as well, all stock or whatever you want to say. Anyways, the element board all cleaned up. The only thing we did really on this one is we painted the bolts for some reason. Trucks, we were thinking maybe painting, swapping, nothing really. Yeah, we just cleaned everything up, and different bearings because I just cleaned all the bearings together and then popped them all back in. But basically the element board stayed the same. Next up, we got the Santa Cruz. Now I swapped the wheels out. Basically these wheels, took them apart, cleaned all that stuff, but then I just I ended up putting in the same bearings that were already in these, but they were all messed up from earlier. When I tried to put them in this, I crushed the covers, so I took the covers out, looked up how to take them out, took the covers out. Now they're mint. Waxed up these two boards because these are my main two skating boards, so I just waxed them just because they were sticking. And I'm learning board slide, so I just threw a little bit of wax on them. Nothing changed. I might throw in some blue hardware on the Santa Cruz, but that's basically it for that board. Now the primitive, we got the dragons that were the Peralta dragons. that were on Santa Cruz, they're swapped. We got the reds in here. The reds actually look nice. You can see the purple, got the pink bushings, and the reds. They look real nice with the board as it starts to rip apart. Yeah, I might take out, I don't know. I kind of like it as is. It actually looks real nice now. These wheels are just huge. They throw me off no matter what board they're on. But yeah, waxed them up nice. They're ready to go. Now this board was a nice little fun mess around with because we did so much to this board. We painted the trucks, as you can see. They turned out so nice. I don't even want to ride it. We changed the we put the Speed Demon bearings in. We actually had Speed Demon bearings that were not in this board. I don't know why, but we put them back in. We put in independent bushings that look nice and go with the board. And then on the other side is where we had to put in the hardware, and we didn't have to put in the hardware, but we threw in some new hardware and we added new grip. This board is going to be so fun to skate just because it's so different now. Just looks different. It's probably going to feel different. Can't wait to skate it. But that's 7.5 or 7.75. I think it's 7.5. Same with that 20 Hawk. I think they're both 7.5s. So, hey. Then for this board, this is the board, the unknown board. We don't know what it is. I think it might even be a Zoo York board. I don't know. But we put the Zoo York, actually, it's only half Zoo York trucks. These other trucks were like unknown. They're just silver, that I had that I painted up, and they look real nice. I threw in some new bushings. They're medium soft, so we'll see how those ride. I threw in the Speed Demon wheels, and yeah, all nice and clean. So that's it for the boards. 7 nice boards to skate, see how they feel. We got an 8, 7.5, 8.5, 8.25, 8, 7.5, and an 8. I don't even know if we're gonna skate this because it looks so nice. We're gonna have to eventually. But yeah, pumped. 8-hour day. Time to go play some video games. All right, doses.